Okay, you good. Yeah. All right, let's try another. Here we go. Oh, I almost had you. I almost had you again. Oh man. Come on, girl. Let's get this interview out the way. Good evening. My name is Big Coach Linda Parker, and this is the Big Coach Linda Parker exclusive interview with Tami Ewing. Miss Ewing has been touring. She has a poem, and she's been touring. She's been going to churches, community events. She's done radio, and she's been spoken at some high schools. But she has a motto, and her motto is BYPTT. What does that stand for, Miss Ewing?
Before you pull that trigger.
Wow, and thank you for coming today.
Thank you for having me, Coach.
Okay, all right, cool. Before you pull that trigger, it's what it stands for. What has inspired you to write this poem?
Well, I've been praying about it because so much violence has been occurring. And I've been praying about it and asked God, what can I do to help mitigate this violence? Mm-hmm. And then later on, I lost a loved one not that long ago. And plus, cousins been shot but survived. Mm-hmm. So that inspired me to write this poem.
So we looking at violence in the local mm-hmm. and across the country.
Exactly.
Okay. So all right. So what response have you gotten from this tour that you've been on?
Well, actually, I've been receiving some positive responses. Sometimes I will wear my shirt out and about, and people will come up to me and say, "I like that poem. I like it."
Watch out! They know about the poem already.
Oh yeah.
That's good. That's all right. So you've been all over Baton Rouge doing this poem.
Well, yeah, schools, like you say, schools, radio station. I've been to Juneteenth, community events. Yeah. All around Baton Rouge. I've had maybe 16, 17 recitals.
Ooh. And I heard you even made the newspaper.
Yes, I'm sorry. Yes, the Advocate was actually published on Father's Day of last year.
That's great. So, okay. So tell me something. Briefly, we're not going to recite your poem, but briefly break down your poem into different parts.
Okay, the poem has 4 stanzas.
Stanzas, that's what they call it, stanzas.
Stanzas.
Okay, all right.
Okay. The first stanza is identification. Mm-hmm. Okay. Identifying that person, look that person right in the eye, identify that person. The second stanza conforms to basically emotion control. Wow. You got different emotions, and people tend to act on the emotions. Mm-hmm. So that second stanza is like, there's some time fly before you act on every emotion. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Third stanza involves solution, because a lot of these shootings, it's like that's the only solution to the problem. If you have a beef with somebody, that's not the only solution. You have other solutions.
Well, that's right. You choose to make what you want to do.
Right. Shooting a person unless it's self-defense. There are other shootings.
Okay. And the fourth stanza?
The fourth stanza is more like empathy, because that person that you're about to shoot is somebody's father, son, sibling, mother, and also they can be you. They can be your loved one. So think about it before you pull the trigger.
Wow. Miss Tami Ewing. She's been touring Baton Rouge with this poem, where do you see this poem taking you? What you feel you're gonna get out of this poem?
Well, it's a proactive approach, and if it can deter one person from pulling the trigger, then it's worth it.
I agree with that.
It's worth it.
That's it.
It would be nice if it can go, viral, maybe have a PSA or something like that, a commercial or something, even a movie. You never know.
Yeah.
You never know.
If it's a true one person, it has been worth it.
Exactly.
Miss Tami Ewing, BYPTT, before you pull that trigger. This has been an exclusive interview on the Big Coach Linda Parker Show. Signing off. Now, before we go, we're going to do one more thing, Miss Ewing. We got to go up and sign before you leave, you got to sign my wall so you can get some luck for this poem, and we're going to bless God, and He's going to give thanks, and we're going to get your guests and who you brought with you to sign also. Okay. So here, let's go sign the wall. Come on. And you can sign any way you want, but guess what? If I was you, I'll sign close to that horseshoe. But that's where all the luck coming out. See, the luck coming out the horseshoe. So it gonna get to all them people, but you sign wherever you want. I'm gonna hold this loud. Come on.
All right.
Okay. All right. I got you.
Okay.
One more step. Okay, that's good. All right, come on down and be safe. I got you. There you go. And sir, and thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me, Coach.
And I'm gonna give what my gifts there. We got some gifts coming up for you and a little later. All right. Ronnie Brown. That's Mr. Ronnie Brown right there. And thank you for coming and bringing her here. All right. This has been a Big Coach Little Parker TV show. Signing off.